Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I hope you are well. Hope you're well. Welcome to a new month. Yes, we are in the month of October, and yeah, well, I guess we can officially start saying that we are counting down towards the end of the year, being that we are in the last quarter. So this week I am doing a reaction video. Yes, so I've got 3 topics I want to touch on, and I'm going to be sharing my reaction to it. Okay. So let's get started with the first one, which is very sad, and you know, it hits home, especially for me and other people out there who are struggling with infertility and who are on the journey to fertility, and to have someone who've experienced that journey to motherhood only to lose a child. It's just painful. So I'm gonna put the post and we'll talk about it. And I thought to lend my voice to it, partly because, you know, we live in the times now where we share, well, most of us that is, because I still know some people who haven't even caught in the bug of this whole social media platform. Like, they're not on the major social media platforms like the Instagrams, the Facebook, the Snapchat, now more recently the TikTok. They don't know about that. They just use the WhatsApp, they use the LinkedIn profile, and that's for work. They are not on social media, and I like really proper tip my head to them, like, wow, that they're able to pull that off. But then you can only but wonder that, do they have something to hide? Like, how can you be in this world where we are now and you're part of the millennials, or even just above the millennials? Are the 30 downwards? Are they okay? At least you're part of the 80s babies, the 70 babies, even the 60s baby, 96 people born in the 60s. They are on social media. That's like the granddads and everything, and you're not on social media. I am suspecting you probably have something to hide, hence why you're not on it. Well, I would argue that would be one of my own theory or conspiracy theories about it. So my heart goes out to her. I can't not but just, my heart breaks. And my friend actually brought my attention to the post, and she said, look, she feels sorry for them and everything, but she feels like it's so personal and maybe a bit too sudden for her to actually share. Like, it literally happened almost like literally. Like, who goes to have a baby and has a camera crew on ground to take pictures and everything? And I was like, girl, people get their edges laid, full face of makeup when they go have their babies so they can record it and put it out there. Like, everyone does themselves. You do you. Like, everyone do you, whatever makes you happy, as long as you're not hurting anyone. And I actually kind of, I'm not against her post, and I'll explain my reason why. But before I touch on my reason, I'll share my friend's reason. She was like, a couple of days before, she'd seen another post of a family member who went and attended a funeral and was posing by the cops, and, you know, was taking a picture of the person who's passed away, and they posted it. And I thought, I think that's disrespectful. Like, I don't understand. Is it for the people who were unable to attend, hence why they've done that and taken a picture? Or I don't get it. If it's for the people who were unable to attend and they wanted them to be part of it and see it, I thought they would have sent it to them privately, not post it on social media. Like, that's just disrespectful, personally, I would say. But then you could argue, so what's the difference between what Christine has done? Like, yeah, she posted a picture of her dead baby. I think that is different in the sense that I know it's all pain, it's all loss, someone has died and everything, but she's probably in her own way processing the whole situation and dealing with it in her mindset, or how she feels it works for her. I mean, it's not like, and since she's put that post out, it's been 5 days, she hadn't put any post out since then. Even if she did, if she carried on posting on regularly after that, that is her business. Like, you know, to each his own. I can't say if it was too sudden for her to share, or if it's something that she shouldn't share at all. The way I saw it is she shared her journey all up till that point, so it only made sense. I mean, because apparently even on her stories and all, she made an announcement when she was, you know, being said to be on bed rest, and when she was asked to come to the hospital, when they were on her way to have the baby. Everything was fine all up to the point that the baby arrived and the baby was pronounced dead. So I think it's only fair, because I'm sure people were waiting to find out how she was and how the baby was, and sadly the baby passed away. So yeah, I mean, I would love to hear from you guys. Let's get some interaction going. I know everybody will be of two opinion about this. They'll be either for or against it, but personally I think if she hadn't done anything throughout her pregnancy, and she could have really even decided to post it hidden away when she got pregnant, no one knew, and then suddenly, oh well, I've been away for this time because I've been pregnant, I didn't want anyone up in my business, now baby's arrived and I lost the baby. And she could have done that, but I think it was fair enough for her to still post that picture about her baby passing away, because she shared the journey all up to that point. She shared the journey that led up to that point, is my argument, or my point. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's my view on that, and my prayer goes out to her and her family. Now, so that is that about that, and all that I have to say about that. That doesn't make any sense. So guys, yes, the other story, oh my god. So please, I know I'm a Christian, I know I shouldn't be like this, but I'll be a hypocrite if I don't really show my true reaction when I had this news. I was like, yeah. It don't shele, it don't happen, it don't shele, it don't happen. My goodness, guys, honestly, where were you at when you had the news, and what was your emotions, what was going through your mind when you heard that? I was like, guy, like, first of all, I was like, these people, is some conspiracy theory or some propaganda. This man is onto something, because I don't trust Donald Trump from here to here. I don't trust him from here to here. Like, I cannot trust the man. So I pray they pull through. But the first thing I said, because I have a group chat where we just kind of try to keep abreast of news and everything, and I told my friends, I was like, I hope there's enough bleach in America to kill him, because he's been going on about this bleach, people taking bleach, so it's now his turn to have his own dose full of bleach. And hopefully he will submit himself to using the vaccinations trial that has been coming out, because he's got good relationship with Russia. Russia said they've produced something, so let them send him a truckload of it to fix it. I just pray he pulls through for humanity's sake. That, like, my church mind, I pray he pulls through. But for the other mind with evil horns, I don't care. I don't care if he pulls through. I know that sounds cruel. That's someone's father. That was someone's child. Someone's father, someone's husband, you know, someone's grandparents. But yeah, I mean, what did he expect to happen? Did he think he was invisible? Like, look at the Republican Congress that they had. He was all up in there, no mask, nothing. People touching and mingling about like usual, no social distancing, nothing. So I think it was just about time, if truly he has it, because I still feel that all of this thing, they're just playing with our mind. But Donald Trump, for your own good, better pull through. If you're playing pranks, but if it's true, and anyway, I'll just leave it at that. Donald Trump. And as you all know, October in the United Kingdom is Black History Month for us. Yay, yeah, yes, thank you very much. We're celebrating our blackness, our beautifulness, our every. So yeah, and it's only befitting that also recently on Netflix, I think this documentary series was released, I think 1st of October. It was predominantly about how Nigeria was formed, the amalgamation. I still probably didn't pronounce that well, but I tried, guys. I'm not about to lose my tongue for this. So basically, the way Nigeria was created, formed, or merged together to become one. Talked about, you know, basically the whole history around how we were colonized, slavery, all the events that led up to our independence. And I think it was a breath of fresh air to actually see some piece of work, a documentary that actually does kind of piece together our history. And it's something that I would encourage parents out there who's got young kids who don't know anything about Nigeria. Even if you're an adult and you don't know anything about Nigeria and you're or of Africa and you're of African descent or Nigeria, I would encourage you to watch it just to have a bit of, you know, understanding about where you're from, how the African whole bit works, and maybe it would help you understand why we are who we are and where we at and how we do things the way we do. Because at the end of the day, I say we're the product of our environment and our upbringing and our everything. And you know, it was truly inspirational to find women who, you know, stepped up in all the uprise, standing up for what is right, for the interest of others, and you know, against the odds, the repercussion of either being sentenced and or facing huge fines. I'm talking of ladies like ALIMOTU, PELEWURA. She was one of the leaders of the trade union, for the women trade union, for the market women. There was also the very popular and famous one, Funmilayo Ransom Kuti, who you know is the mother of Fela Ransom Kuti. Also several other prominent women as well. I'm going to put their name on the screen, and men of course. And it's great to see how we did in our own way. We have our history, and you know, it's great that we have something that we could identify with, reference to, and hopefully help shaping us, inspire us to do more. Because all of these people who've come and gone, they had a vision, a beautiful vision of what Nigeria, Africa should be. And you know, it would be a shame that all they stood for and fought for basically just didn't amount to nothing, because we didn't follow in their stead to speak up, to fight for justice, to fight for what is right, to stand up for what is right. It'd be really sad actually. I really find that I found that documentary really eye-opening and inspiring, and I just want to put that out there so the universe would know I've always wanted to do something like that. Like I told my friend, I know she said you're a crazy girl, but if I could get because I can't do it on my own. I think the only country I've traveled to by myself is back to Nigeria. I've never traveled anywhere on my own. So I don't think I'm that adventurous anyway to want to do that. So basically what I always hope or want to do is to travel to every state in Nigeria. I want to do a documentary where I have the opportunity to travel to every state in Nigeria, get to talk to the people, get a feel of them, get to learn about their story, their history, and be able to piece and picture all our uniqueness and how beautiful we are and how diverse we are, and hopefully inspire one another, because we're just an amazing bunch of people. It's unreal. I can't, like, I've just had this newfound buzz of how amazing and spectacular we are. So yeah, I'd love to do something like that. I don't know, I pray the opportunity avails me in this lifetime, because there's no other lifetime to do this. It doesn't happen. I want to explore all the states in Nigeria and, you know, get to know all our cultures. Like, we need to document it, because I feel like we're slowly, like Nigeria, we don't really, and no offense to people who are historians and people who actually do this, because I love history, I enjoyed history, I took history every opportunity I could while I was in school, and I feel like, you know, we don't have reference point. And it was one of the point that was so pertinent and heartbreaking for me during that documentary series. Is about all our artifacts and everything that was stolen from us, chattered away and scattered across the whole world, none accounted for. But yeah, I'll let you guys watch that, and I want to hear from you what your thoughts are on it. And another part that ticked me off as well was our role, the role that we played in World War II, and to think that the recognition they would give to us. This was in episode 5, I think, of the series. It talked about the part that we played in World War II, financially, human capacity, you know, all that effort we put in. And countries like India, whom out of it was birth countries like Pakistan and Bangladesh. Jesus Christ, forgive me guys, I just actually can't pronounce it. It used to be called East Pakistan. Yeah, they were formed out of India, and these countries were named individually. But when it came to naming African countries, no, apparently we're not worth it. They named us as one, like Africa was a country. And I'm thinking, and I told my friend, I want to start a petition about that. That's just ludicrous. How would they list, with all the countries we have in the whole of Africa, where we don't deserve, we're not deserving of getting our names listed like they listed other colonies that they colonized? Like, I just feel like, see, the British just view us, we Africans, and the countries they colonize as a piece of dirt that they just want to bury under the carpet. Don't talk about it. We don't get enough recognition, hence why it seems like everything they feel they done for us, we should be grateful and just shut up and take it. Because no, I don't know, that just didn't seem right, and it didn't sit well to me. And I'm actually looking into it to start a petition about it. So now that I've put it out there, I know you guys are gonna hold me onto it to deliver. I don't even know how to start with starting a petition, but I really want to look into that, because I think that recording was probably done at about 2018, 2019. So I need to do some findings to check that that plaque that was put out there still says Africa as at 2020, because that ain't right. No, some restitution need to be done. No, not with the amount of lives that was lost. I just feel that's just bang right out of order and disrespectful, that they can't be bothered to recognize our effort as individual countries, but rather to mention us as just Africa, like Africa is a state. Africa is not United States of America that has plenty states in it. No, Africa is a continent. Africa is a continent, not a country. Okay, Nigeria, from the western region of Africa, is a country within a continent. So I'll say I want Nigeria up there, and if anyone else as well feel like they should, we deserve that, I'll implore you to be signing that petition. I'll let you guys know where I go with that, and if I eventually get around to it, because I want to. Something needs to be done. Okay. So now that I'm done with my ranting, I'll get on with my work now. I think that's enough for this week. So guys, enjoy, and please, if there's any way it is you can, you know, embrace and celebrate our blackness, this is your time to shine. Okay, so any of your folks or friends don't feel like, what's wrong with you? Well, it's Black History Month, October, and that's why I'm all up in your face with my blackness. Okay, we are permitted and excusable and given the right to do that in this October. So yeah, and I'm going to commit to making sure that all my posts in this October 2020 has a quote of a black person. Yes, I'm committed to that. So every one of my posts, if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, you can check my Instagram handle out, it's WOONALICIOUS. I'm going to be ensuring that every one of my caption in my post in October is a quote from a black person. Okay, all right, so you know what to do. Please subscribe to my channel, please like, please comment, let's get this conversation going, and share by all means. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.